Alright, we're in a Rush XL server now, and before I could even hit the record button, we've already taken the first objective, and it's honestly an insult to Rush's legacy. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about a pretty controversial topic, and a topic that has the community pretty divided, even if people don't realize it's very divided. And the topic we're going to be discussing in this video has to do with a few particular game modes that keep getting officially featured on the very front page of Battlefield. And in my opinion, not only do these game modes not deserve to be featured as an official experience, they actually go against every single thing Battlefield is, because the game modes themselves, well, kind of remove any and all gameplay from the game. And I'll go into detail what I mean by that. But without further ado, thank you guys for clicking on the video. I appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you want to see more shorts. I am posting shorts more often if you didn't know that. And so far, I've gotten pretty positive feedback. So now then, the main topic of the video. These stinking game modes that I keep mentioning, what are they? Well, there are a few of these game modes that fit into the category I'm describing, and they all have the same sort of makeup. They all balloon the original player counts of the game modes, such as Rush, up to 128 players. They all, for some reason, increase bullet velocity to ludicrous amounts, making it incredibly easy to shoot people across the map with really any weapon and successfully hit targets or even kill them. And the last thing most of these game modes feature is, as a result of these stupid changes, the gameplay of Battlefield is essentially completely and utterly eroded into a sort of soupy sludge, and all semblance of skill, strategy, tactics, and overall good game design and balance are completely and utterly destroyed, and replaced with a version of Battlefield that is literally unrecognizable to anything that has been considered good in a Battlefield game before in any title. And I wouldn't typically care as much, but the fact that these game modes, such as Rush XL, which is a 128-player Rush with fast bullet velocity and a bunch of other stupid modifications, they keep getting featured as not only featured playlists, but Rush XL is actually the main game mode right now for an official event that is running in Battlefield 2042. And I think that is nothing short of completely embarrassing that they would even consider featuring such a drivel-infested game mode. And I apologize because I know some people are going to comment like, oh, Enders, just let people have their fun. Well, I can't help but think that some people are just easily entertained by nonsense, and they really don't look at the bigger picture here. And it becomes far more evident when you play Rush XL that it's complete and utter drivel. If you've actually played previous Battlefield games and have played Rush in those previous Battlefield games, such as Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, 4, and 1, it's simply no comparison. And that is why I have a problem with these game modes continually being featured. I think it genuinely waters the entire franchise down. Because when people think of Rush, particularly players that played Battlefield 3 Rush, which I really think is where it sort of got its legs, people will probably say, oh, BC2 is where it got its legs. I disagree. I think Battlefield 3 really made it something special, and it was the staple game mode, in my opinion, for Battlefield, even over Conquest. And to see Rush not only just destroyed in general in 2042, but then further, I'm not even going to use the word destroyed, I'm going to use the word vandalized, further vandalized into Rush 128 and then officially featured, it's just flat out disgusting, and I'm going to demonstrate to you why by actually playing it for you right now. And before I play it, I am fully aware that Rush XL is probably supposed to be considered just a random fuck-around game mode, but I think there are just better things to do, right? Like, we still have to take ourselves seriously a little bit, Battlefield, right? Because what's the number one thing people really want? They want us to return to how things were, and how things were didn't include stupid game modes like Rush XL. Alright, we're in a Rush XL server now, and before I could even hit the record button, we've already taken the first objective, and that's one of the reasons why this is just complete bastardization and it's honestly an insult to Rush's legacy. Within literally 2 minutes, probably 60 people ran onto the first objective, which for some reason is super close to the attackers and the defenders are super far away from it, which is terrible design, and we got it before they even had a chance to defend it. that's it's just a joke. Like, I don't need to explain why that's a joke, right? Then what happens in these Rush XL servers is exactly what you see happening on my screen right now. I like to call it the line, okay? The line forms. And what I mean by the line is you have 64 people in a fucking straight line across the entire sector. So from north-south, 64 people in a line, same with the enemies. And then basically it's just, well, like the name of the game mode, random fucking chaos from there on out. And guys, I mean, I guess I could just show you. It's just a joke, guys. And I think the fact that some Battlefield players ask for this game mode is really telling of the times, because I think some people forgot what made Battlefield fantastic and what a lot of people are looking for in a Battlefield game. So for instance, like, if this was Battlefield 3, there would be some sort of strategy I would probably have, right? There'd be some sort of thing that I want to do. Right now, I know for a fact that whatever I do doesn't matter. I could vault over this wall, right? Like, maybe I get lucky and kill this guy, right? Like, okay, I killed him, but I just got lucky, right? At the end of the day, I just got fucking lucky that no one was, I guess, staring at that angle, right? So, you know, what I'm trying to say is there's no strategy, there's no skill, there's nothing. There's no gameplay here. And without gameplay, you don't have a game. You don't have a respectable anything, to be completely honest with you. And that's it. What you just watched is the entirety of Rush XL. That's all that happens in this game mode. You run in, there's a random sequence of kills and deaths, and then you respawn. That's it. That can be achieved in Conquest, Breakthrough, TDM, like any other game mode. Rush is your, well, I guess purpose-built, more strategic game mode that, in my opinion, should be taken more seriously, and is honestly more respected of a game mode than perhaps, you know, Conquest and all these other ones, right? Like, oops, okay, I'm peeking someone there. I don't know. There's 100 people I have to worry about. Like, I don't even know what to do here. Like, you know, like, it's legitimately terribly designed. And I hate, like, ranting like this in videos, but dude, please tell me if you agree with me in the comment section. I mean, seriously. I know I'm probably gonna get some pushback for this video, but I think, objectively speaking, this is just fucking terrible. Right? I genuinely don't think there is an argument that can prove me wrong here, in terms of me telling you this is awful. Like, it just is. Especially in comparison to, you know, Rush of old. And partially that has to do with the map design, but, you know, 128 players doesn't help. Enabling camping the back of the map with faster bullet velocity doesn't help. You know. And, you know, I can't even move because I'm kind of just afraid, and there's really not much I can do here. I guess I'm just gonna shoot into the smoke. Like a good dribble enjoyer, like, I don't know. And again, like, I wish there was more I could show you, but unfortunately, this is it. And people actually ask for this game mode. I went on Reddit a couple days ago, people ask for this. That's how low the standards have gotten. I mean, it's sad. Because I feel like maybe a lot of players that like this game mode haven't experienced previous Rush. It's so much better. It's just so much better than this. And actually, I refuse to keep playing. I'm alt F4ing the game in the recording. Watch this. Get that shit off my screen, okay?